I know you hate me. Or so your eyes declare. Sharp as winter's edge. Cutting through the fog of my hope. They don't linger long. Your glances. Like arrows skimming past a target. Deliberate in their avoidance. Deliberate in their sting. I've memorized the way. Your shoulders turn. A wall rising where a bridge once stood. And I wonder when it fell. That fragile span between us. I know you hate me. Because the air grows heavy. When I enter the room. A storm cloud you wish would pass. Your silence screams louder than any words could. Each pause a sentence. Each sigh a verdict. I've tried to read the spaces between your breaths, to decode the language of your folded arms, but all I find is frost, a cold I cannot thaw. Was it something I said? A word misplaced? A laugh too loud? A moment where I lingered too long in your orbit? I replay our history, a reel of half-remembered scenes, searching for the crack where warmth turned to ice. Was it the day I spoke too freely, my heart spilling over like a cup left under a running tap? Or was it quieter, a slow erosion, a tide pulling back until the shore was bare? I know you hate me because your smile, once a sun that warmed my bones, is now a stranger's gesture. Polite, perfunctory. A mask you wear to keep me at bay. I used to live in that smile, a tenant in its glow, building dreams in the curve of your lips. Now, it's a locked door. And I'm outside, knocking with no answer. I see it in the way you turn to others, your laughter a melody I'm no longer allowed to hear. They bask in your light, while I'm left in the shadow, clutching memories like faded photographs, their edges worn from too much handling. I wonder if they know how lucky they are to walk in the warmth I'd been exiled from. I know you hate me, and yet I can't hate you back. It would be easier, wouldn't it, to mirror your disdain, to build my own walls, to let my heart calcify. But love is a stubborn weed, rooted deep, growing through the cracks of my resolve. I try to pull it out, to rid myself of its thorns, but it clings, it bleeds, it whispers your name. Do you remember the days when we were not enemies? When our laughter tangled like vines in a forgotten garden? We shared secrets then, small treasures past, in the quiet of late nights, when the world was asleep, and we were its only truth. I thought we were infinite, two stars burning in a sky that would never dim. But stars fall, don't they? And skies turn gray. I know you hate me because you flinch when I say your name, as if it's a weight you don't want to carry. I say it softly, like a prayer, hoping it might summon the you I used to know. But you're a ghost now, slipping through my fingers, a silhouette I chase, but never catch. I wonder if you see me at all, or if I'm just a blur, a footnote in your story. I've written you letters I'll never send, pages filled with questions I'm too afraid to ask. Why did you turn away? What did I break? that couldn't be mended? I've folded them into paper cranes. 1,000 wishes that you might look at me without that shadow in your eyes. But they sit on my desk, flightless, gathering dust. I know you hate me. And it's a knife that twists with every step. I see you in the places we used to haunt. The coffee shop with the cracked mugs. The park where we named the trees. They feel empty now, hollowed out by your absence. Like a house abandoned before the paint could dry. I walk those paths alone, searching for echoes of what we were. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe hate is too strong a word, too heavy for what this is. Maybe it's indifference, a slow forgetting, a tide that carried you away, while I stood on the shore, waving at a ship that's already sailed. Indifference would be worse, I think, because hate, at least, is a feeling, a thread that ties us still. I know you hate me, or maybe you don't. And that's the cruelest part. The not knowing, the guessing, the endless what-ifs that circle like vultures. I want to ask you to lay my heart bare and demand an answer. But fear keeps me silent, a coward in love's wreckage. What if you confirm it? What if you don't? I've tried to move on, to fill the space you left with new faces, new voices. But they're not you. Their laughter doesn't hum the way yours did. Their eyes don't hold the same constellations. I'm haunted by comparisons, a traitor to my own healing, because every step forward feels like a betrayal of what we were. I know you hate me, and yet I dream of you. In my dreams, you don't turn away. You take my hand, and we walk through fields of golden light, where words are unnecessary, and forgiveness is a breeze. I wake with your name on my lips, and the ache returns, a guest that never leaves. I wonder if you think of me, even for a moment, when the world is quiet and your guard is down. Do I cross your mind like a fleeting shadow? Or have you buried me in a place you never visit? I want to believe there's a part of you that remembers, that misses, that wonders what we could have been. I know you hate me, but I hold on to hope, fragile as a sparrow's wing, that one day you'll see me, and the ice will melt, that we'll find a way to rebuild the bridge, to walk across it together, not as we were, but as something new. I don't ask for your love, not anymore, just a chance to be seen, to be known, to be more than a ghost in your story. Until then, I'll carry this weight, this knowing, this not knowing, and I'll love you still. Through the silence, through the cold, through the ache that has made a home in my bones. I know you hate me, but I can't hate you back. And maybe, just maybe, that's enough.